About 4 o'clock in the morning. Here comes some more rain. I just wanted to go to the bathroom and went and lie down. I'm gonna go back to sleep, and now I got some more rain. Hopefully it dies down, at least enough for us to paddle and force portage. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to sleep here. Raindrops keep falling on my tent, but that doesn't mean the day is ruined. Da 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 da. Alright, so we're waking up here to a somewhat rainy morning. Mostly on the tent though, where you can hear it, because when you come out, you can see we got some drops on the lake. But it's not so bad actually. Got the fog back there, low clouds. And I guess I'm awake. It's about 10 a.m. We went to sleep really early though. We were in the tent by, I think it was like not even 10 o'clock. So she was asleep by 10:30, 11, and I was asleep by, I think, around midnight, 12:30. So anyways, pretty good. Anyways, this is the site now. All wet. Got the fire pit there last night. Pretty good. Everything hanged up. Tent. Everything's kind of soaked. Food bag way up there. Pretty good. And so I think that's it. So I'm gonna I don't know if I guess I'm up. So anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. Wake up and get some stuff going. So just getting set up here and packed up and getting ready to go. It's not raining anymore, just the rain coming from the trees. Anyway, so something that I read about, I think it was last year, and I always kept meaning to do it, but the thing is that they ask you to do it when you get to the site. But when I get to the site, I mean, you first thing for us anyways, you just want to start unpacking and getting set up. So I really want to start doing this because I try to be a very considerate camper. I try to be a very proper camper, I guess the word is. So one of the things that they ask you to do, at least in Algonquin, the rangers ask if we could, when you get to a site, take some coals. Make sure they're cold though, obviously. Make sure they're really cold. And put them in the thunderbox. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm actually just going to use my baler kit. I'm going to rinse it out after. And grab a bunch of coals. So I got a thing full, and then you walk over to the thunderbox, and then you just drop them in. And then just kind of drop it in. It's supposed to help with odor and composting of whatever's in there. Which we don't really want to look what's in there, but whatever's in there, that's supposed to help. So I'm going to start doing that every site that we get to, because that's just one of the ways that you can help out and keep things going. So I don't know. You know, get your container, scoop up some coals, make sure they're cold, and dump them in the privy. It takes 2 seconds. And you've helped your rangers, which do a really hard job. Alright, and we're off. We're heading to the first portage. It's a 1.2. And today we're heading to Hidden. And I don't know if you can tell, but when the rain let up, we packed everything up, it was pretty good, and then as we started loading the boat up, it started coming across the lake. And it started coming down a little hard, not too hard, but not so bad, so we decided to go for it, and now it's pretty much stopped, just some very, very light mist, but we're going for it, because we travel daily, so we're going to go for it, and there's no thunder, no lightning, so it's pretty good. But anyways, I'm also on my last full battery here, so my other batteries have 1 bar in all of them, so I'm hoping I can squeeze through with the battery power I have left, but we'll see. Anyways, so I think that's about it. Nothing else exciting going on right now. Like I said, all our stuff is kind of soaked. Well, our bags anyways. Everything else is good. Anything that needs to stay dry is dry. That's basically the important thing. So, anyway, I'm going to help her paddle, and after that first portage. And there's our portage. That one's going to take us to Animoosh. And let's calm down a little again. It started picking up again. But I don't know. We'll go. Alright, so it's 1:45 and we are starting our first portage of 3 today. So 1.2. And we're traveling today in the rain. Which means that there's going to be a lack of filming today. I don't have any waterproof equipment for the camera, just my case. But I don't know. Anyhow, that's what's going on now. So far, it's a pretty nice trail, actually. I don't think the trails are gonna be that bad today. The 3 of them, from what I looked at. So, well, we'll see. Gotta get through them. We're soaked, but it's all part of the fun. Oh yay! Look at that. Oh, and a slippery boardwalk. All right, I'm gonna put the camera down in case I do fall. Whew. All right, so we reached Animoosh, and that took us 30 minutes. So it's pretty good. Well, 25 to 30 minutes. I think it was 1:45 when we started, and now it's 10 after 1. So, and she's just trailing behind. As I said, I'm usually always ahead. But yeah, so this is Animoosh, and we're just gonna have a short paddle again, and then we have the 2.9. So that'll be the longest one, and then after that we're going into Hidden. Or sorry, that takes the ferry and then ferry to Hidden. So it'll be a 1.5 after that. But anyways, Animoosh, nice little lake. And this loon doesn't like us, I guess. But we gotta go through it, so. Anyhow, that's what's happening. Pretty cool.
Your loon!
Yeah, that's my loons. Anyways, rain's been on and off. It seems to be letting up now, so that's pretty good. And no thunder, no lightning, so that's pretty good too. This portage trail was pretty cool. It was actually pretty easy. There were a couple of long boardwalk sessions. So we just took our time. I found that if I don't lift my foot, if I just slide it along, that helped. So that's what we did. And that's about it. We're all soaked, but you know what? Part of the fun. Alright, so this is where we are. We're roughly here. That's the lake we're on. And every time I say the lake name, this one, what did you start having me do now?
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
Sala for the 19, well, however, I don't even know how it goes, but Galileo! Yeah, this is what I'm dealing with, so I don't know, I'm thinking of tipping the boat right now, but at the same time, I mean, I kind of need her help carrying this stuff. And like the portage is right there. I don't know. You know, right now, I think we'll keep her. I'll keep her, but right, I don't know, we'll see what happens, because this is what happens. Like, I didn't even know what she was talking about at first, and then all of a sudden she started singing, and I'm like, what are you singing? And I still didn't know, and then she started doing it, and then I'm like, oh! So now every time...
sounds like Scaramouche!
So now every time I say the lake name, I start singing. So, yeah, that's what's happening now. This is what happens when you're out for a few days with someone, you just start going, like, sort of cuckoo. Or if you already are cuckoo, you go more cuckoo. So this is what happens. We're in Animoosh. Alright, we are now on the second portage of the day. This is actually a 2.8. This is going from Animoosh to ferry. And like I said, the last one wasn't so bad. This one so far isn't starting out too bad. But only time will tell. But you know what, we gotta do it. So anyways, this is what the trail looks like right now. And the rain's coming down again. That's okay, like I say, I'm under the canoe. So I'm sheltered, but it's not so bad. It's not coming down hard. Just enjoying our trip. And we're still gonna be taking it easy. Mosquito on my hand here. Bugs are around, but not too bad, hey. Even in these marshy areas, we're not really getting attacked too much. So, anyhow, just gonna paddle all the way here. Portage along. Woo! Alright. A little pond here. Guess you gotta go around it. This looks like it's gonna be fun. Might actually put the camera down and stop filming. Woo! Goes all around. Mosquitoes are coming out a bit, but oh well. Just gonna head over there. Watch my foot. Alright, I think I'm good. It's mostly grass here now. Alright, so we are now at the start of the 1550 meter from Fairy Lake. That's Fairy Lake. And we are going into Hidden Lake, and that's going to be our site for the night. Now, time-wise, those last two portages were, I mean, if you compare the last 2 days, they were a breeze. So those two combined were roughly 4K, and the first one we did in 30 minutes, that was 1.2. And the 2.8 we did in just over an hour and 15, something like that. So we are at just under 2 hours for 4K. So that sort of gives you a good idea of, you know, the ease of them. So if you're going to do those two, I mean, don't really worry, they're not that bad. So now we have just this one left. Looks like it starts off pretty nice, a little bit uphill with a couple of down trees. I think we'll be okay though, because this is our last one. It's our stuff. Mine, but yeah, hasn't been a nice couple of days now, but I guess for portage it's not so bad. Yeah.
Rain's good for portage.
Rain's good for portage, yeah. But I'm soaked head to toe, soaked.
Oh my.
And so are you, yeah. She had a nice tumble in the water on the other side. The boat almost fell. I saved the boat though, and she was able to save herself, so that's always good. And the food was okay, because the food was already in the boat. It was just hers, so everything was fine. Anyhow, so I think that's it. I'm going to stop talking, and we're going to get up to the portage so we can get to hit and get our sight, and maybe we can dry off or figure something out. I don't know.
Pajamas.
Pajamas. Yeah, mine are dry. I don't know. I'll have to figure something out, because these are my rain gear. It's like, this is the second pair of pants that are soaked. Okay, I'll figure it out. Alright, it's all part of the fun, all part of the adventure. Alright. Let's go.
We're done.
Alright, so that one took us about 35 minutes. This is Hidden Lake. And yes, I have my bug jacket on now. I was waiting for her to come down, and I guess I jinxed myself, because I remember last I said bugs aren't bad. Well, this portage, wow. I guess it goes through some very marshy, swampy type areas, and with the rain it's very moist, and I guess the temperature is just right for them. So they're out. Anyways, that's the hill. I don't know if you can get just how far it comes down, but the portage itself is fairly level, so if you are coming from Hidden, don't let this scare you. Once you get up this, it's fairly level, so it's not bad. So 35 minutes for the 1.5, and that's it. We're on Hidden Lake. Alright, and we see the orange sign, the one that we were hoping for. So that's going to be our site for tonight. And tomorrow we're going to head over into that little tiny alcove there, or the little straight in there. And that'll be the portage, but for now, we're at our site. So, Orlando! Hopefully the bugs aren't too bad in there, but it looks pretty open, so. Well, we'll deal with it. Well, it's 6:07, we're at the site. We've been at the site for a while, got everything set up. Got the tent there with the tarp up, because we're not sure of the clouds there. Got a fire pit ready to go with lots of birch bark, because it's been raining, so that's what we need. Got a clothesline up, drying some stuff. She's munching on some food there. And I'm going to share with you now, this is the first sun we've had in 2 days. Don't know how long it'll last, because there's a trail of clouds behind. But even just getting the sun for a few minutes is very nice. So this is very, such a treat here for us, because 2 days, right?
2 days.
2 days, it's been 2 days, so we got the sun. And a nice lake here. It's 2 sites on it, small lake, and the other site's not taken. At least it wasn't when we passed by it. We haven't heard anyone else. So, but this is the one closest to the portage. It's pretty good. And I got bug bites all over. They keep attacking us in here, so they did get worse. But they're not too bad. They're manageable, I guess. I don't know. Alright, anyways, so just gonna get that fire going, get some smoke, and try to dry some of our clothes off. Shoes especially.
Yeah.
Get off my front ear! Ah! Okay, anyways, I'm gonna get going here. On Hidden Lake. Alright, so got a lot of birch bark in there, but we still have to peel it. Had to get the gotta peel it and get like all the layers, so you get the dry stuff and the oils. But anyways, it's starting to go here. I got half it going. Nice smoky actually for the bugs. Are they dissipating?
Yeah.
Not so bad anymore.
But I sprayed. So.
She sprayed. Yeah, so we got something going here with flames. We're still good on the clouds actually. Nothing's come down yet. They're still looking kind of scary, but not I don't know, look, actually it's moving pretty quick.
Looks like it's clearing maybe way down there.
Well, I don't know, well, we prepare for it all.
No?
Right? I mean, you do as
All
best you
set up.
can, I guess.
Good to go.
But that kind of defeats the purpose of this clothesline.
It does. If it starts raining, we'll have to put that down.
Or, you know, I just might leave it because those things are all soaked anyways, like my socks and I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out. Anyways, I'm going to try to get the fire continued. And I also have to find a tree. I don't know. I have to find a tree. I hate pine because you never know. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I always do. Ooh. Okay, yeah, figure something out. Anyways, yeah, so we're dealing pretty good on Hidden Lake. I actually like it. It's a very small lake, very quiet. There's one other site. And even if it's taken, it's kind of around the bend. So, I mean, as long as you have quiet neighbors, you have a nice quiet lake, even on a long weekend. Hidden Lake can be a pain to get to, though. But a nice lake. So, yeah, we're just hanging out, trying to keep the fire going, and I'm going to get the bear bag up somehow, the rope. That's still bugging me. I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking. Whew. Let's burn our paddles.
Then we wouldn't be able to get it. I'm filming burning the Christmas tree. It's not really a Christmas tree, but kinda.
Mini tree.
It's a good fire.
So look at that smoke though, eh? This is the pokey stick they were using.
Oh, look at that poker.
I'm just having a bit of a light dinner here tonight. I got tuna, clover leaf, in a pouch. So if you want to have tuna in the backcountry, tuna in a pouch. Turns out I contacted Cloverleaf, and actually their main one in Ontario is Metro. So you have a Metro, bugs flying all over, and get the stuff at the Metro. And so we sometimes have tuna wraps. Get off my food. Anyways, it's really good. You don't even need mayo. Like you can just eat it just like this, and it's really good. So. I'm gonna melt it down there. Very good. Yep. So it is 8 o'clock. We've eaten, everything's done. Got a small pile of wood we're working on right next to us here. We've got a large pile back up there. And I mean, everything's good. Yep. And she's just tossing some small pieces on because this wood's wet, so we gotta like keep it going, keep basically a nice pile so it keeps drying and burning. But we're doing good, as you see. Anyways, I got my feet exposed here. You don't understand the wrinkles and the soreness. And I don't know if you guys really care, but I'm gonna share. I got a nice little, I don't know, you can see, but I don't know if it's infected, but it really hurts. I actually did that not on this trip though, but prior to the trip. So this trip probably is not the best for my feet right now. But how are your feet?
Okay, now.
You're good?
They're dirty.
Yeah, dirty, but okay, no blisters.
No, I'm pretty good with the blisters.
She has no blisters.
They're sore.
Sore. And my shoes are soaked, but I'm not even gonna bother drying them because they're just gonna get wet again. And you know what? As long as I have dry feet at night, that's all I care. And that's basically it. I have another spare pair of socks because my ones last night didn't dry around the fire. And my shoes barely dry, but they got soaked again today because it was raining all day. So that's what's happening now. She's playing with the fire. Yeah, just put it in there. Alright, anyways, just hanging out on Hidden Lake as usual. Nothing's changed with that. And I think we are the only ones on here. I haven't heard anyone else, so that's good. What's wrong with you now?
I got vertigo.
Why do you have vertigo?
Because I get vertigo a lot.
Okay.
And so when I turn my head now, I go wee and everything spins.
Does it go away quickly?
Yeah.
So how do you get rid of it? Like,
I have to wait.
you have to wait?
Yeah.
I see.
have ear issues.
Alright. And you're still okay on camping trips?
Yeah.
Alright then.
Just deal with it.
Gotcha.
What?
And yes, it is nighttime and my feet are nice and dry, so I am happy. Hee hee.